How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. More Crowler time, more Mortalis time in the form of Mortalis Brewing. It is their Siren. This is a raspberry and blueberry Gose. I've said this ad nauseum, but I'll say it again. Mortalis, new brewery to me. Buddy George brought back a growler of their stuff, and I dug it. And the brewery kind of tossed a couple more my way. So, yeah, just for pleasure, not review purposes. But you know me, I can't not review shit. So, yeah, big old Crowler, cool logoing. Like I said on the side, a Siren, raspberry, and blueberry Gose at 4.8%. So let's kind of get into this sucker. Did one other sour beer by these guys. It was a sour IPA that was fruited, crazily fruited in a good way. So I expect this one to be much the same. This Crowler is filled to the brim. You're gonna love that. Knocking out as much of that negative oxygen as you possibly can. And I mean, Jesus, good God, look at that stuff. We're talking, yeah, shakes all day. I mean, good. I don't want to spill it. I'm probably going to stain the shit out of my skin. It's that fruited. It literally looks kind of like your synthetic kind of Lindemann Flambois kind of color. It's got that rich kind of reddish pinkish hue to it. The other one I kind of talked about having a strawberry quick kind of head to it. This one's even darker than that, and it's just got a rich kind of berry kind of vibe to it, kind of a blueberry fleshy, raspberry kind of fleshiness, a nice creamy head to it. It definitely looks like a fruited beer. See what she smells like. It definitely smells like a fruited beer. I mean, this is just super blueberry out the wazoo. You're getting fresh fruits all around the whole thing. But that blueberry is really speaking to me. A really nice, fresh, sweetened, but it has that little bit of tartness in there. I've talked about this kind of when it comes to any of these kind of blueberry-based beers. If you ever eat a bushel of blueberries, which is one of my favorite things to do, the best, most exciting thing about that is, for me, the sour blueberry. You'll eat one, and it'll be nice, kind of, a little bit of tartness, a nice bit of sweetness most of the time, and then every now and then you'll get that really kind of tart sour one, and those are the ones I really like. And this is kind of verging on it. Not as sour as that. It is sour, but it has that nice, fresh, real kind of blueberry. And it, like I said, there's like a whole bunch, raspberry. There's a bunch of different kind of jammy, that's the word I haven't said yet, jammy kind of notes floating around. It does smell like a soft, tart beer, but the fruit is leading the way. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's delicious. It's getting very close to fruit smoothie territory as far as the fruit displacing the beer, but it's still a beer. There's a soft tartness to it. It's probably a bit more depth and the richness of the beer than a lot of other Goses. Like, there's a nice kind of crackery malt to it. So that's kind of cool. That's coming through. That blueberry and raspberry is there for days. It has a nice fruit smoothie meets jammy kind of quality to it. It's a soft tartness, very, very, very soft acidity to it. It's a really nice mouthfeel. It's a really nice beer. This, I'm assuming is their kind of answer to kind of the juice Crowlers from The Answer. The answer to the answer. That's kind of weird. But it's nice. I like it. It still is beer adjacent. A lot of those kind of overly fruited kind of Goses tend to get really out there in left field and don't even get close to being a beer. Well, this is very fruited and very kind of smoothie-like. It still has beer qualities to it, which is quite nice. I mean, this is super chuggable stuff. This is the stuff you would bring to any party, and people who do not like beer will like this, as along with people who really dig on beer, especially the new school stuff. Kind of appeals to all people. It's kind of a crowd pleaser. Maybe the BJCP nerd might not be that happy, but yeah, fruit abounds. Fruit is, the beer is still present, even though the fruit is the forward portion of the show. That's quite nice. It's got a nice tartness to it. Gets a little bit in Smarties territory, but not too far. It's tasty. Super chuggable, super drinkable. I can drink it all day. I actually have a dinner party coming over. This will be served as dessert during that dinner party, and I think it'll go over quite well. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better kind of, I don't even want to say Goses, because I feel it's in its own category in that kind of words that are hard, fruit pureed kind of juice. I keep calling them a juice. Answer is the one that kind of really popularized this stuff. The stuff the Answer and the Veil and those kind of people make. Those ones that if you ship them, they re-ferment in the can and everything explodes. Those kind of beers. It is one of the better ones I had. Value and availability, no idea. It was given to me. And leave you with, brewery only, I assume. And leave you with, if you like this. If you like those. If you like, Trade Proof Magnify. If you like the Juice Growlers. If you like the Veils. They're Tasties, I think they call them. It's very in that realm. But with the small twist that a lot of those are very, very dense fruit-forward beers. This one still has a hint of beer to it, a bit of a tart sourness to it. So I kind of dig that because some of those can just kind of get out there to where they're not even beer anymore. So there you go. Another review in the books. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little fruit jam right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.